Let's explore the sunny side up and the different sides of our physical body, our spiritual body, and our mental body. Should be fun. So keep the feet hip distance apart. Lift your toes, root into the four corners of your feet. Bend your knees a little bit. Allow the tailbone to drop. Connect into the lower belly, into your core. Take your thumbs into your armpits and draw your elbows in so that you feel that lift and that openness and that expansion in the heart. Shoulder blades, draw them down and together. And then rest the arms at the side of your body and see if you can keep a focal point in front of you, focusing into a drishti. And a drishti helps to draw the outward looking eye in. So easy to get distracted by everything that's around us, or everything that is happening. But know that you have a choice whether you want to get distracted by that or not, or whether you want to take all of that in or not. So ask yourself if it serves you or if it doesn't. And now if you keep your knees a little bit bent and you keep that focal point and you tune into your breath, notice that within the stability and the grounding through the feet and the legs and the core and the breath and that focal point, that there is quite a lot of room to move and move sideways, maybe forward and back, or in a circular movement. So the ultimate goal in yoga is to get to know ourselves better. And as we practice getting to know ourselves better and we know where we literally are standing in the world, there is maybe a little bit more room to move mentally, spiritually, physically. That we are practicing being strong, but also being flexible. One of the worst things might be to be super rigid. You know, a tree that is very rigid cannot sustain strong winds because it will just break, right? So the more we have this balance between strength and flexibility, physically, mentally, and spiritually, the more I think we are then able to constantly in life just look for that silver lining and find that silver lining, and to be able to live our life with that sunny side up. Even when things are not going right, even when life feels like it sucks and it's horrible, and we see so much destruction in the world, maybe even then we can try to dig in and bring that sunny side up. This is the ultimate goal of yoga. The yoga begins when life is really, really challenging. So let's explore, have fun with moving and breathing and connecting and see what comes up. Okay, inhale the arms up. And then exhale, fold over your thighs. You can touch Ajna and Anahata in the process. Inhale to halfway pose. And then exhale, step the right foot back to a low lunge. Then inhale the left foot back into downward dog. And normally we do an exhale here. Exhale into a plank pose. And normally we do an inhale here. Inhale to an upward facing dog. Point your feet, lift up and out of your shoulders. Exhale to a baby cobra, slowly lower. And I've done this transition in a few other stiff in the mornings. Inhale to upward dog. And then exhale, round it into cat. Draw the navel in. Inhale, arch it into cow, curl the toes under. Exhale into child and downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg to three-legged. Exhale, draw the knee into the navel and step the right foot forward. Inhale, step the left foot forward, halfway pose. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, fold, touch Ajna and Anahata. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left foot back. Inhale, right foot back to downward dog. Exhale to plank. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale to baby cobra. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to cat. The arms are a little further in front of the shoulders. Inhale to cow, so try not to move them. Exhale to child and downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee into the navel, step it forward. Inhale, right foot forward, halfway pose, feet are hip distance, toes are lifted. Exhale, fold. In, rise. And exhale, namaste. So I'm going to add on to this. Inhale, rise. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right foot back. Inhale, left foot back to downward dog. Exhale to plank. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale to baby cobra. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Then exhale to tabletop position. Now move your hands back a little bit. Adjust your legs. You might want to keep them a little bit closer together. And extend the right leg out. Flex the foot. Exhale, draw the nose and the knee together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Do that 3 more times. And every time you round, try to push the hands away from you. And then draw the hands towards you when you extend. Good. I'm going to add on. Bend the elbows, lower, and push yourself up. Round, extend, bend the elbows like a push-up, and come up. So you don't want to bend the elbows too much. You want to try to keep the shoulders and the elbows in the same plane. So you don't want your chest to go all the way down. Good, pause, then lift the left arm, find your balance, flex that right foot, take a hold of that right foot or the ankle and draw the leg away. Try to lift up and out of your shoulders, try to maintain levelness through your hips. Good, then extend the arm and the leg. And then lower the left hand to the floor, turn your left foot to the side and ground the right foot to the floor for our modified side plank. Lift up through your left side. Feel like you're taking the weight out of your left arm out. And flex the right foot, turn your toes up, draw in through your core and lift and bend it over to the side. Gates pose. And then draw in and swing and sway back to a side plank. And the leg can be lifted. Keep going, go back and forth here. So root down into your left leg, draw in through your core and see how you can find that lightness, that little buoyancy there, where you're just floating and landing very lightly, very softly, right? Because you're connected in to yourself. Then pause. Ground the right palm to the floor, and as you ground the right palm to the floor, draw up into the abdomen, curl the back toes under and lift the left knee to the left elbow armpit. And you might have to adjust yourself here. Feel like you're in a cat stretch, like you're wrapping the shoulder blades into the armpits. Lower the knee to the left wrist and then draw it back up. Lower it down and lift it up. Inhale down. Exhale up. 2 more times. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Beautiful. Inhale to 3-legged down dog. And then exhale, draw the knee into the navel, step it forward. Inhale the right foot forward. Halfway pose. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, namaste. Lovely. We'll do that again on the other side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left foot back. Inhale, right foot back to downward dog. Exhale to plank. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale to baby cobra. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. And exhale to tabletop position. Good. So adjust yourself so that the arms are right under your shoulders. Adjust your legs and extend the left leg out. Round, nose to knee. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Keep going. 3 more times. It's a little fun to explore with the breath too, and sometimes do the opposite. Take the other side and see how that feels. And pause. Going to add on the arm movement with a little push up, bend, and extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Good, one more. And pause. Lift the right arm, hold it there, find your balance, and then bend the leg, take a hold of the foot or the ankle, draw the leg away, lift up, keep drawing into yourself as you're opening up and expanding. Then extend the arm and the leg, and then ground the right palm to the floor. Turn to the side and flex the left foot. Turn to a side plank. Pause it here. See if you can lift out of that right side and get a deep stretch into the left. And then flex the left foot and make your way up. Bend it to the side and come up. Yeah, moving side to side here. Maybe this side feels a little different. Just see how you can find your flexibility while you're maintaining your balance, finding your strength, and connecting it all in. Good, hold and pause there. Ground that left palm to the floor, and as you do, draw in through your core. Ground that left foot to the floor, curl the toes under, and draw the right knee to the right elbow armpit. Adjust yourself a little bit here if needed. Wrap the shoulder blades into the armpits. And then lower the knee to the wrist and pull it up. Lower it down and pull it up. So inhale down, exhale up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Lovely. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, knee into the navel, step it forward. Inhale, step left foot forward, halfway pose. And exhale, fold it over. Inhale, rise. And exhale, namaste. Whew. All right, let's open to the side here. So face me. Come into a temple pose, a goddess pose. So toes are turned out. So you got your 2 o'clock and your 10 o'clock. Lift the toes, stay connected into the 4 corners of your feet. Draw your tailbone under, stay connected to the lower belly and the heart. Go as deep into it as you can. See that your knees are drawing over your little toes. And just find that little bounce. You know, that little buoyancy, where you feel like you have that little spring in your step, right? Where we're not moving just into the heaviness, but see how we can just draw ourselves up into the lightness. Bring out that side of ourselves. So even if life is a little sticky right now, you know, feel your grounding, draw into yourself, stay with your breath. Keep your focal point and just notice, what can you learn from this? And pause. Hands on your thighs and just rotate a little bit side to side. Just stretch each side of the spine here. Just keep breathing, free breathing with it. And come to the center. Inhale all the way up. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Yeah, victory. Lift your heels and turn your heels out so you're pigeon-toed. Go to the warrior 2 to face your back. And try to continue to keep the toes lifted. Find your rooting in the back leg. Find your rooting in the front leg. And feel yourself centered right in the middle. Take a little gaze over the front leg, the front fingers. Breathe in, breathe out. And straighten out the leg. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale it into triangle pose. So slide your arm down, reach the second arm up. And you can look up to your fingertips. That could be your drishti. You can also look to the side. Or you can look down towards your toes. Doesn't matter where your drishti is at, as long as you have it. And feel how the outward looking eye is drawing into you. So even though you're looking at this foot, you can also feel your other foot. And you can also feel the other arm. So notice how you are drawing in and connecting each side of yourself into your center. Good, then bend the leg, extended side angle. Forearm can be on your thigh. Reach the arm over your ear. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper into it, you can lower your fingertips to the floor. Good. Then ground your second arm to the floor. Pivot your heel off. And then toe heel your foot to the side. And just reach your arm up, go into a rotation. Now lower the back knee into the floor. Point your foot. And you can hang out here, allow the hips to draw forward. Or you can bend the back leg and take a hold of the ankle or the foot. Right, so now feel the connection now between your front body and the back body, your lower body and your top body, as well as each side of your body. So you don't want to lean all the way over into your supporting arm, but you also want to keep some weight into the second leg. Good, then gradually rewind into the rotation. Come into a low lunge and work your way to the center into wide angle pose. Extend the arms out in front of you. Just let your head drop. Shake it loose. Just get that reverse blood flow. Maybe swing a little bit to the side. If you want to bring the arms behind you and interlace your fingers, go for it.
Good, and then release the hands down. Come onto your fingertips, lift your chest, so look forward a bit. Lift your heels and turn your heels back into that goddess pose position. And place your hands on your thighs. Draw the navel in, lift all the way up, straighten the arms out. Victory! Lift your heels, turn them back out to pigeon-toed and come into a warrior two. Find your warrior two here. Lift your toes, drop the shoulders down. Take a little gaze over the back arm, feel that back leg. A little gaze over the front arm. And just feel your torso right in the middle. Go as deep into this as you can. Feel your legs supporting you. Inhale, reverse triangle. And then exhale into triangle. Look up, look to the side or look down. Just notice where your drishti feels the best. And you'll feel it in your breathing. You'll feel it in maybe tension that's building up in your jaw or in your neck if you don't have the right drishti. Extended side angle. Forearm can be on your thigh, fingertips can be on the floor. Palm can also be on a block. Good, and slowly come into a low lunge position. And then toe heel the front leg to the side, lower the back knee to the floor, point the foot and reach the arm up, going into a rotation. Yeah, hold it here or bend the back leg. Draw the heel away, open the chest. So feel yourself drawing into yourself, and as you draw into yourself, you open and you expand. Find the right drishti, so as your eyes draw out, you draw that outward looking eye in. Notice how you're distributing your weight throughout your body. How are each side's feeling? Good, and gradually rewind. Come back to a low lunge and step it back to downward dog as you inhale. Exhale to plank. Inhale to upward dog. That's new. Exhale to baby cobra. Good. Inhale to upward dog. And exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. And exhale to child's pose. Keep your toes curled under. Send your hips back and push your hands forward so your shoulders remain down and away from your ears. You can rest your forehead on the floor or on a block, and then bend the elbows. Hold it there. Try to let your head now get very heavy. And as your head rests against the floor and gets heavy, it can feel very nurturing and very calming. Also see if you can let your chest rest against your thighs as you allow your hips to draw back into your heels, the stretch of your fascia of your feet, and also drawing your elbows forward to feel a pretty deep stretch into each side of your body. Good, and slowly come back into a tabletop position. Point your feet and rest back into hero pose, Virasana. Good. So you can either sit on your heels, you can sit between your feet, you can also sit on a block or sit on a blanket.
wherever you feel the most comfortable, wherever you can breathe your deepest breath. And then cross the right elbow on top of the left for eagle arms. Lift your elbows, drop your shoulders down. And here, feel free to move your head a little bit side to side, up and down. Take a few breaths. And then release and change. Left elbow on top of the right. Wrap the arms together. Lift elbows, drop the shoulders down. And notice how it feels on this side. And release. Good. Very mindfully ground your fingertips to the floor or the palms. Draw in through the abdomen and lift yourself out of the hero pose. And I'm going to face you. We're going to go into the sage pose. So sit onto your left hip. Sit up tall and then rotate to the left with your right arm to your left thigh. Reach your left arm up. You can bend the elbow and then start to bend over to your right. Anchor down into your hip as you roll the navel and the heart up towards the sky. Sunny side up. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Good, and gradually come up and release. It's a very deep and intense side body stretch, and you might have felt that all the way down into your hip. So go over to the other side. Rotate to your right. Left hand to your thigh. Lift the right arm up. Bend the elbow a bit so you can support your head. And then start to bend it to the left. Roll the navel and the heart up towards the sky. Sunny side up on this side as well. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Good, and lift and release. Ooh, come to the front for a seated forward fold. Sit to the tips of your sitting bones, bend your knees if you need to. Sit up tall, so feel the front body open, feel the back body supporting. Hopefully you feel a little bit more space in your side body, and then hinge it forward from your hips. You can hold on to the feet, or you can rest the arms at the side of your feet and legs. And try not to struggle, just connect into your back side. Try not to restrict the front side. Let the front side be open. Use your exhale breath to release the back side. Use the inhale to open up and let the front side stay open. Good, and gradually come up. Okay, let's rest back into Shavasana for a moment. So I'll use a bolster behind my legs and also a pillow for my head. So you can find your own tools that you need, and we'll rest for a few moments. So adjust yourself here so that your lower, middle, and upper back is comfortable on the floor. Turn your palms up, let the arms be a little bit at the side of your body. Let the legs flip open to the side. Soften your eyes, soften your lips as you keep your mouth closed. And let the in-breath travel all the way down into your belly and let your belly expand. And then let your belly go back to normal as your out-breath travels back out. So no real effort in your breathing, but just follow that process of your natural breath supporting and allowing this practice to come together in whichever way it needs to or has to or wants to for you. Notice how it feels to have stretched and opened these sides of your physical body. Notice what an effect it might have on your mental and spiritual body. You can pause this video and stay longer if you want to. Otherwise, just wiggle your toes and fingers. Deepen your breath. Work your legs together and draw your non-dominant leg in first, and then your dominant leg in second. Lift your head and kiss your knees. Mwah, mwah. Thank you so much for the support. And then roll over to your side and come up to a seated position. Just cross your legs into easy seat, Sukhasana. And find Atmanjali Mudra or Namaste. So see as you flow now off of your mat into the biggest yoga of it all, the yoga off the mat. Try to tune in and ground yourself into your legs, into your feet, or into your pelvis if you're seated. And find that connection into your core. Feel that lift and openness through the heart. See how you can play around with your drishti to draw your outward looking eye in. You notice as you have that physical alignment, how you can move through your day with both strength and flexibility. Maybe allow yourself to show a different side of yourself that maybe you haven't shown before, but that is asking to be shown. Or maybe you can look at a situation from a different side, from a different angle, from a different perspective. And maybe that will bring in more balance, more ease, more joy. and allow for you and or anyone around to find that silver lining, and from a sunny side up position. I would love to hear what comes up. Let me know in the comments. Namaste. Ah, yay! Victory always. I hope that was helpful. Let me know. Mwah. Sending you lots of love. Sunny side up, sunny side up, sunny side up, sunny side up.